Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced with AWBW, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today, round 2, the rematch between AryaFireheart and Po1and has begun. Here it is, folks. We are playing on At Last. This is a standard game, 3 base, 1 airport, 1 comm tower, contested comm tower, and a whole lot of trickery on this map. There are crazy openers for this map that involves like recons and speeding and devastation, folks. Whether or not we're going to be seeing one of those, it's another story, because it's top level play. Everybody's going to be expecting the unexpected, or the expectedly unexpected expectedness. Anyway, so today we have Po1and and AryaFireheart playing as Lash and Drake once again. This is actually a mirror of their last game that we had on the channel. So Lash will get a 10% firepower bonus per terrain star, going all the way up to 40% for that 4-star terrain. So she can be very, very effective as her day-to-day ability, but it's very situational. Now, she also has access to her co-power terrain tactics, which gives her 0 movement cost over all terrain. And she has access to prime tactics, which doubles those terrain stars, which in turn doubles the firepower and also allows her to move freely over all terrain. So, very cool CO. And you see a lot more of her being played. You see her being played more in Live League and in Standard. Now, the Kindle has got the boot out of Tier 3. Get out of here. Good riddance. Good luck in Tier 2 or whatever it is. And we also have Drake. So Drake, you know, he got a nerf recently. He gets minus 30% firepower to all of his air units, 10% defense to his naval units, plus 1 movement on those naval units as well. In addition, he also has his co-power, which does 1 damage globally, and will cut the fuel and ammo in half. And the super co-power, which will do 2 damage globally and cut the fuel and ammo in half and make it rain. Also, he's unaffected by rain, so he's got his rain boots on all the time. Beautiful. Drake is a fancy lad. He's a fancy lad. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one and see what happened on At Last. Po1and, the first player, and AryaFireheart, the second player. And we are going to skip ahead all the way to day 3 because it's always our standard infantry builds. Gotta get the infantry on the field, folks. #1 priority in Advanced Wars all the time. Are we going to see the recon? We don't see the day 3 recon. No day 4 recon. Alright, we're jumping right into the tank show, folks. We're not even bothering. Not even bothering with the cheeky recon opening here. It's very cool. Alright, that's what I like to see. Let's just brawl it out. AryaFireheart, a well-known brawler. She will accept any brawl at any time, any place, anywhere, any CO, any terrain. You gotta watch out for that one, folks. Definitely a Fireheart hot-headed person indeed. Po1and also is a brawler. Will accept any brawl, anytime, anywhere, any place, any CO, any scenario. Wearing any color shirt. You know, doesn't care. Does not discriminate no matter what. Alrighty, folks. We have a mech build and a tank build over here from Po1and. We have double tanks over here from AryaFireheart at the moment. Mech, I don't know, little sus, but whatever. You know, he gets out to the front line pretty quick. So we're going to see what he ends up doing. We do have a recon over here from Po1and, built from the lone base side. Now, you do have to capture this lone base side over here, so it does delay the movement of those units and the development of these side areas here by the HQ, but the center is always a gong show, folks. There's lots and lots going on. Ooh, zippity-doo-dah recon all the way up by that airport. That is some risky business. Risky business indeed. And we have this tank all the way over here too, which is like super crazy. That guy's like all the way out there. 3-star terrain also, so you know the Lash. The Lash is getting some firepower out of that. That's actually technically 40% firepower from this guy right now because of the comm tower too. So that's like extra super sketch. Extra super sketch. Alright, so the blobs are moving out. The Orange Star Infantry are moving out. Everybody's facing the exact same way because nobody cares. Nobody cares to face each other. Alrighty, folks. Tanks are moving out. Interesting tank placements. Obviously, we're going to be surrounded that by infantry, but... Oh. Interesting. So we don't actually surround it, but it's fine because it's actually covered by this tank over here. So, all in all, not really too bad. So, on day 8, we have lots and lots of combat going on. We have these huge engagements over here from these tanks. Like, look at this tank engagement. Like, bleh, it's 6-7, and he just 5-5. I'm pretty sure this actually was, like, a pretty good attack. I think it took it down to 3. Yeah, that's what it was. Ugh. Well, that's an unfortunate, scenario for old Po1and there. This guy is not going to be surviving another turn for sure. Which will... Actually, this will probably put AryaFireheart a little bit ahead in tempo because we will have a little bit of an edge when it comes to our tank. So, you know, we can get our tank over here, start firing on this recon. This tank can come over and just blast that other tank away, like, no problem. No, yeah, that's exactly what happens. Of course, it's exactly what happens. I mean, why wouldn't that happen? It's just the way it is. That's the way it should be. Tanks should just go and start blasting each other. And this is great too, because now AryaFireheart has the... She's got the high ground. Essentially, she's got the high ground right now. So Po1and, if he's going to go attack into this, he doesn't have that 40% firepower bonus, so it's going to be a negative trade for him if he ends up doing it. Whether or not he's going to do it, probably not. I don't think he would do it. Oh my god, he does it. Okay. Well, alright. he just rushes in there. And just gets her done. Just gets her done. Now, I really want to see what this mech is going to do. So was that, like, good? I wouldn't say it's not good. I mean, 7-8 trade. It's not too bad. I mean, we are just going to blast this guy back. We're going to get tank reinforcements, too. We have 2. No, I don't think that's a good trade at all, because we get this tank just goes here and we obliterate that. Then we have a 7 HP tank, just goes back and gets healed back to 9 next time. We still have a 4 HP tank. Take care of this guy. Then we got this, like, he's capping, so he's fine. But I mean, we're gonna get delayed on the airport by quite a bit of time. Like, I don't think we're gonna be capping that anytime soon, but like, overall, we're gonna save this tank. This guy's gonna go over here, take this guy out. We might be able to start capping with like a 7 HP one. We might be able to interrupt with one of these guys. But this tank is definitely going to be obliterating this guy. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Arya cooks up here. Ooh, so we're not even going to bring him back to get healed. We're actually going to just put him there and get the double. Nice. 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 Oh yeah, this is a lab, so there's not even really any reason to finish capping that. It's not like a vitally important property, so excellent move. And that brings... So tank can't actually hit this. This tank could come down and hit this. Then he's gonna get first struck. And we still have this tank. So I think we're ahead in tanks. No, she is 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, we are. Oh, good job. Good job, Arya. That's how you get it done, folks. That's how you get it done. That's how you win the brawls. If somebody's gonna come up and start brawling it, you just gotta brawl it back. You gotta keep punching. You know, the second you slow down on your punches, that's when you end up losing. Ooh, recon just going way up here and taking this guy all the way down to 3. We are gonna be able to start capping at least the corner property. Next turn might... we're gonna have 3 tanks down here though. So 3 tanks from Po1and are all gonna be up in Arya's face over here. And this mech, I don't think this mech has actually attacked anything yet, but it is being very threatening at the moment. So, yeah, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5 tanks coming down here on this side. We got 1, 2. This is gonna be a interesting situation here. I wonder what Arya is gonna end up doing here. We take out the mech. Yeah. That's 3K down the drain that didn't even end up getting to do anything. Did nothing. Nice little cover over here, and we eliminate the recon. Probably a really good idea not attacking into that. You're not really going to be winning anything long-term. Classy medium tank from the AryaFireheart. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. It's almost like she knew that I would be watching this game. Who would have thought? Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. You gotta build the classy medium tanks. On this map, it's a pretty good idea. It tends to be like a really big tank show on this map, at last. So, if you can get like an early tech up, not like day 11 is necessarily super early, but day 10 tech up is what it was. So, I mean, it's not too bad. We do have to figure out something about that battlecopter though. So Arya's gonna definitely need to invest in an anti-air here pretty soon. Lots and lots of tanks up in here. We only have one possibility of interrupting this, and that is with a tank. So, questionable. Questionable for sure. Medium tank rushing out. And we take a nice little engagement on the tank here. And we're just, forming a Tetris piece over there. A big Tetris piece. Very large Tetris piece. That's what we're forming. And pulling back. Don't really want to be pushing up here. This is probably a fine position. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's fine. Everything's good, folks. Unfortunately, like I said, we did have to let that city go. There is no way that we would be able to push up into that effectively, and it looks like we did lose. Was one of those full... Ooh. So we lost a 4 HP tank, and one of our full HP tanks went down to 4. So that is quite unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ooh, punny. Things are getting very punny in here today. What are we going to be doing about all these battlecopters just popping up into our face? And Poland coming in with a insanely strong little push over here. Just forming a line right here. But Drake is the great equalizer of Advanced Wars with that Typhoon. Global damage. 2 global damage all over the place. This is going to allow for some big hits over here. Particularly from this medium tank if we go up and take that shot. I mean, like, a Drake copter? It's like, what is a Drake copter going to do? Oh, no, that's a that's a Lash copter. Okay, never mind. Getting all mixed up here. Lash copter. Yeah, a Lash copter would do a little bit more against the medium tank for sure. But not much more. Another classy medium tank over here. Looking good. This copter is not going to be able to effectively attack this medium tank, though. It might be able to come in and do like 1 damage. Maybe 2. Maximum. But, I mean, it's just going to get sniped up by an anti-air if it comes over here and does that. And the medium tank is still going to be in super good position. Super good health to be pretty effective here. Now, Poland is going to have to build himself some medium tanks himself. Or figure out something to do about these big guys. And one thing to note about these classy medium tank buys right now is actually they were timed very well. So I'm not really quite sure about the other one, but this one in particular. So this one right here was bought right after the Super Co-Power was used. So Poland's funds was just severely tapped by the repair cost, so he would not be able to get an effective counter to the medium tank. Like, he's unable to afford one himself unless he's going to be buying units, right? So he's forced to build battlecopters, and that's about it. That's about all he can do. So that's it. That's all. Not letting that comm tower get capped for sure. Keeping that guy safe. Not fighting up into the corner. Got to keep your anti-air alive. We only got 1 on the field. Very good. Double copter. Tank up here. These guys aren't going to be surviving very long. Actually, that Super Co-Power, like, totally wrecked Poland. Like, 100%. Yeah. Just totally wrecked him. Totally. Like AryaFireheart, we got 2 medium classy boys, we got 4 tanks, artillery, and 2 anti-air on the field. Poland's only got 4 tanks and 2 copters, so that's not like a lot. He's going to be able to snipe out some infantry and stuff here this turn, but overall he's going to be losing a lot of tanks here pretty soon. I don't think the medium tank is going to be sticking around too much longer. Maybe a little bit longer. I could see the medium tank sticking around for at least this KO here. And then he's probably going to dip right after that. Yeah, this is going to be a nice little turn from Arya here. We do manage to snipe out that tank. And snipe out another tank and bring the Artie into position. Front line Artie. That guy has some guts. This is a fine position from the anti-air because we are not actually in tank range here. And now we have two of them here to deal with the airport. So, I mean, that's the air game shut down right there. We're not going to be seeing any more copters come out of that corner for at least quite some time. Day 15, Poland, top of the board, taking a 1 damage hit against a artillery, and just injuring. So we take this guy down to 7, so he heals up to 9, so it's a 3-day capture. Fair, completely fair. I mean, in all reality, if your infantry is just gonna die anyways, you might as well just kind of sacrifice it. The only reason you would not want to just sacrifice it is if it's blocking something like super vital. Like if it's blocking a cap, then you know you might want to keep it alive. But if it's not really doing anything else, then just whatever. That's fine. Just do some damage with it and call it a day. 17 units to 22 units at the moment too. AryaFireheart coming dangerously close to another co-power here too. Unfortunately, the classy medium tank did suffer quite a few hits the last turn, sitting down at 3 hit points, but is able to go back for a repair. And we do have an opening on a battlecopter here, so. All in all, I think it was totally worth it. Boom. Managed to cap a lab. Managed to interrupt a lab cap. So, if we're thinking of the game of funds right now, technically, Poland is actually winning. We're going to have to be flipping a property. Flipping like 2 properties. Well, technically, we would be at 17. If we get 1 more, that would be 18. So, yeah, once we cap that, though, we'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. In a couple days here, AryaFireheart is going to be able to flip the board back in her favor. So it's going to be up to Poland to actually attack here and regain a property. 1 anti-air has been eliminated. 1 more copter on the field and a buttload of tanks. There's a lot of tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he went from having practically no tanks to having 9 tanks on the field somehow. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, 9 tanks. But, I mean, we still have a classy medium tank down here. So let's see if Arya manages to do anything with that. Attempting to cap this property here. Perfectly fine. I think I'm probably going to go and maybe move this to attack that. Bring this over to defend. Bring medium tank up. I guess maybe. Yeah, okay. Wow. Look at me. Look at me figuring out what people are gonna do. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I know what's up. Alright, day 17, Poland, top of the board. We do have a terrain tactics ready. Overall, terrain tactics is... it's a very situational co-power. You know, the only way you would ever use it is if you are trying to zip past some forests to get some nasty first strikes. And that's probably about it. Alright, so not really anything happened that turn. We do threaten 2 captures over on the upper left-hand corner of the map here. Did build a classy medium tank over here from Poland, so looking good, buddy, looking good. Alright, continuing on, we have captured that airport, and we are continuing to capture the property right here, sitting at 6, so we do need to get at least 50% damage on this guy in order for that capture to be interrupted at this point. This double cap up here, though, that is kind of spooky. I don't know if there's really too much we can do about that at the moment. Ew. Ew. Alright, so clever. Alright, so we build a stinking Neo tank and we yeah, we used the co-power, which is perfectly fine actually. So that interrupts those 2 caps, so that delays it by at least 1 day. Got a lot of infantry in position, might be able to break through. The only thing that Poland might be able to do would be to like bring the tanks over to defend, but I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, technically 6 vehicles over here in order to just wall break like 1 small section, especially with 9 HP. It's It's definitely gonna work. Oh, 50% damage. There we go. There we go. It has been done. I mean, technically, this is 120% firepower from the tank, so it's like, you know, it's gonna happen. But yeah, woo! Beautiful stuff. Another classy medium tank over here from the Poland, day 18. And we have some stuff going on. Artillery is about to blast this tank out of existence here, for sure. Interesting, too. So you ended up having to pull back over here, too, instead of going for the caps. Totally smart, because if we did allow that to happen, like, look at this here, right? If we allowed this to happen, we would have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 4 of these guys would be gone. So totally smart idea to be pulling back. We do have to give up that ground. Neo tank is in such a dangerous position right now. So it can swing up north and it can go over here. So this guy is just forking the heck out of this map at the moment here. Definitely threatening a lot of positions. And then if we back it up with the medium tank, getting a position out of the medium tank, like maybe like over here or something, that'd be super dangerous. The medium tank is very effective right here though too. Drake might even get a copter out. I mean, we can get a copter out to deal with this copter too. Might be something, or we might just see another anti-air. No, we get a copter. Good. Copter makes sense though, because copter can go up here, and then it covers a lot more ground than an anti-air. Anti-air would have to like swing over here. We do have an anti-air right here, but now we have this ground covered, and we have all this covered here. So this battle copter is kind of stuck. It's not really going to be able to go too far. Interrupting a cap right here. Keeping the game in his favor, in Poland's favor at the moment, because technically, like I said, 18 properties at the moment. Poland at 19 properties. Unless we do something like significant with these guys, I'm not like super liking this push. I mean, I guess it's fine, but we're gonna be taking like a couple big hits here, like in the Neo tank, like rushing in there. Yeah, we get the tsunami. So we get the tsunami, which basically levels the playing field here. Now medium tank is equal. This guy is like he's going down. All right, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boomity, boom, boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, ba boom, 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 boom. Even the anti-air coming in here, finishing off the medium tank like that. Ugh, that's dirty. Just dirty stuff. Popping the prime tactics. There's no terrain. There is no terrain to fight from here. Like the only thing you might be able to do is like, I don't know, maybe like, no, it's nothing. There's like nothing you can do. I guess that's fine. But I don't know. It's like, is it really worth it? Neo tank, medium tank should clear this even on 20% defense. Like, I think that's a very high probability. So we're probably gonna lose the medium tank, maybe. But I mean, Poland is just medium tank spamming at the moment. Ooh, that was a gnarly little clear. Actually, let's instant replay that one here. All right, guys, check this. Check this, like, triple clear right here. Da-boom, shaboom, shaboom, and da-boom. I guess that was a 4-pronged attack, but that was a pretty nice little clear. And that's actually a great clear because it brings in space to bring that guy in, right? And then we can actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bring the oops. Is that what we're doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're probably going Neo here, medium right there. Yeah, okay, perfect. That's a nice clear. Beautiful. And I mean, those units weren't really doing too much, right? So I think it's perfectly fine that we just say goodbye to those guys. Ouch. I still wouldn't say that Poland is out of the woods yet, necessarily. He is technically still ahead. All he really does have to do is just hold the position. But with so many things right around this city here, that city is going to be falling fairly soon. And if that city falls, then it is basically GG. I don't think that there's really anything that we're going to be able to do to stop that from happening. We do rush up and take a shot at the Neo-Tank. Stinky Boy is now down to 2. He has been thoroughly soaped, but he is not yet fully cleaned. But he's getting there. He's getting there for sure. Okay. He blew up. What a guy. Alright, medium tank comes in, clears, double hit, a triple hit with infantry. Tank might come down, this guy might come down. There's not really anything for them to attack. I mean, obviously he could attack the tank. There's nothing over here for him to attack. Attacking the battlecopter. I mean, I guess that's fine. How much damage did we do? Oh, we did 2 damage. Alright, so we did 2 damage against the battlecopter. Is Drake battlecopters just tickling this medium tank, but somehow getting it done. Very nice, very nice. That was actually Poland's last medium tank in the chain, so now he's not going to be able to have a medium tank immediately reinforcing this one. So this medium tank is going to be able to go ham on these guys over here pretty soon. And we got another medium tank build. Beautiful. 26 to 15 units, and another super co-power on the way. Things are looking kind of grim for Mr. Poland here. We did manage to cover the medium tank very well, so we don't really have any openings on him, but like I said, we're about to get that super co-power though. And taking out the anti-air is wild too. And we are going for the tsunami. Like, no, we're going for the typhoon, right? Are we? No, we're not. We're gonna hold. We're gonna hold off for the typhoon. That's pretty wild. That actually is pretty wild, because we do have a clear on the infantry. Medium tank can come in and rush a big shot on this guy, but I mean, then we just got typhoon next turn. And sadly, this medium tank is not in position to cover this medium tank either, so that's going to be big, and that's prime tactics big right there. 0-star terrain, so 0 times 2 is still 0, unfortunately. Okay. We can't clear the anti-air. I don't think we can clear the anti-air. We can get a typhoon. Maybe we can clear the anti-air, but I don't really see anything like super good to clear the... I guess like maybe we can go copter infantry, and that might... No, this is prime tactics. This is like 60% defense. We probably can't actually clear that. But we are capturing an airport. Oh, that's another thing about this map. I mean, if your opponent caps that airport, it's basically done right there too. And look at this beautiful little attack here. So medium tank pulls back, and we get a double tickling copter strike on this mutant tank, taking it all the way down to 1. Not too bad at all. And the game is now technically even, but Arya has both of the labs and is about to capture an airport. This game is definitely pretty over. Beautiful. So Arya fires back and gets a win against Poland on at last. What a game, folks. What a game. That was definitely a very, very good one. Let me just take a look at these stats here. So, lost 56 units to 39 units. Crazy stuff, folks. Crazy stuff. Congratulations to Poland and congratulations to AryaFireheart. That was a fantastic matchup. Definitely enjoyed watching that one. You both are some of the greatest to ever play the game. So, congratulations. And it's going to be... hopefully we're going to see a lot more good ones like this in the future. But if you guys enjoyed the content today, please consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. I will see you on the next one. So take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.